Hey guys, I got a battle against Chaoticom2. This was a really good battle. So yeah, let's get started. I start off with our Maldo again, and he starts off with his primate. He U-turns out, and while I set up my rocks, and he goes into his Gastrodon. And yeah, I switch out. I thought he might use a Toxic or a Surf, but he stockpiles, so yeah, now I go into my Chaoticom to try and trap him into the stockpile with Encore, but he switches out and he goes into a Soul Rock, which I don't see often, and it looks pretty good shiny too. He sets up a Rock Polish, and I go into my Armaldo to see what he's gonna do, and yeah, he hits me with a Rock Slide, and this does a lot. Since he's Life Orb, and he gets the flinch here, which really sucked. So I had a plan. Now I was gonna go into this guy to take a Rock Slide, then go back into Armaldo, but it didn't work out. He just blew up, and this was a really big mistake since Muck was my primate counter, my main primate counter, so I have nothing to really counter this guy. So I go back into Armaldo, and he takes a close combat to the face, and yeah, it's gonna KO me. Now I go into Sharpedo, and I go for the Aqua Jet, and he switches out into Porygon 2 and traces my Rough Skin, and that hurts me, and I take Life Orb damage. And yeah, now I'm gonna switch out into Camera Up, predicting the Thunder Wave or Discharge or Thunderbolt, and he misses, so he misses Toxic. So now he switches into Gastrodon, and I set up my Rock Polish because I forgot he had this Gastrodon. And yeah, now I have to switch out, and I go into my Cacturne. Well, he sets up a stockpile, and yeah, now I'm gonna sub to try and scare him away, and he Toxics me. So now he has to switch, as I go for the Seed Bomb. I think maybe I should have Focus Punch predicting the switch into this guy, but I wasn't thinking that well. Now he Sucker Punch because he has to break my sub, and yeah, he Ice Beams me to break the sub. Yeah, takes my sub out. Now I Seed Bomb just in case he wants to recover or switch out. Now he goes into his Primate again, which is Scarf, and I send Camera Up in as fodder because I thought he might close combat, and he gets the crit with the U-turn, which didn't matter. He goes into his Jinx and takes Stealth Rock damage, which is pretty nice, and he goes for the Focus Blast, predicting something, I think, and that's gonna take me out. It's probably Specs, I think. Now I go into my Chaoticom to go for a Hyper Voice. Yeah, Hyper Voice, and I hit the incoming Gastrodon, and that doesn't do much. Now I set up a Nasty Plot just to try and go for a sweep, and he hits me with a Toxic, which is okay. Now I use Hyper Voice to get more damage in, and it doesn't KO. It lives with like 10 HP or something, and this Surf takes me out. I didn't think it'd take me out, but it does. So yeah. Now I go into my Cacturne, and now I'm gonna try and use Sub till I get my Berry. I didn't think he'd be able to take out this Sub with Surf, but he can. So yeah, it's pretty strong Gastrodon. I was thinking maybe he got max damage, so I kept subbing, but he keeps breaking my sub, so that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I sub again. Now I get my Lychee Berry, and he surfs and breaks my sub. Gets recovery. Now I seed bomb to KO his Gastrodon, and yeah, that kills him. Now he goes into his Primeape, and I Sucker Punch to try and KO, and he gets like low red survival and U-turns out, which is okay because I get the switch advantage now. And he goes into Jinx, but takes another quarter damage, so Stealth Rock. And now I go into my Sharpedo to Aqua Jet, and this is my last guy, and takes Jinx out, and sends in Primeape, and I Aqua Jet that. So yeah, this was my comeback, I guess. And here comes his last, is Rapidash, and I Aqua Jet that thing. And yeah, that'll take it out. So good game, Chaoticom2, and later guys.